Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear me when y'all get in here? Can you hear me when you get in here? Let me know. Can you hear me when you get in here? How's the audio? Is the audio good? Is the audio okay? Yeah. So, Big IV, Big Four for the people. By the people, for the people. It's for the real only channel. It's not a game. It's not a test. It's the real thing. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. I appreciate everybody that's been on the channel and been supporting the channel. Yeah, we've been growing real fast. We sharing on people sharing the cartoons on Facebook and everything, and been collabing with a lot of people and networking. And I owe that to that. Um, yeah, we and appreciate everybody that checked out the live last night. And as many of you probably already know, um, or probably was scrolling around, probably just seen something that directly contradicts what you saw last night on the panel. And so you know what happens now, right? You know what has classically happens now, right? When you step on the toes of one IV. But guess what? That ain't gonna happen. We still gonna talk, but it ain't gonna be no dissing. This gonna be a quick in and out thing. Guess what though? I ain't got time for it, bro. Have a nice life once and for all. Have a nice life. But anyway, for the new people out there, I apologize that this is why everybody was on the panel last night talking about, oh, and see, Dread, that's my boy, and all. We cool. We always been cool, Brad, and everything. So, an individual was just saying I was quiet last night when everybody else was saying, oh, I fuck with you. And you know why I was quiet? Because I've learned a long time ago that none of this shit is real. This shit ain't real. I've been figured that out. I learned that the hard way, that this shit wasn't real. So I learned to just not look for it to be real, and that way I wouldn't be disappointed. Disappointed. Before I would have came on here, I would have came on here turned and tore a nigga new asshole, as always. But you see, this calm in my voice right now because I knew it was gonna happen. I expected it. Um, Somebody texted me last night that was new. At the point when certain individuals entered the live and said, "Oh, who is this?" Said, "Is this?" They thought it was the brother, and I said, "No, that's not him. That's this one." I said, "I really don't want him up here because it's not going to be real. It's going to be fake, and I'm going to put that as the thumbnail as proof." I said, "This is not going to be real anyway. It's going to be fake." I said, but in order to keep the arguing down, because it's already enough arguing in the sector, and all that shit doing is negatively affecting people channels. So I'm like, in order to keep the arguing down, we'll see. And along the way, as time went by, I did kind of say, okay, Dread is right. You know what I'm saying? But let me not get too involved. Let me not invest too much. Let me see what happens. Because the point of contention for us, which was me, Dread, and Brad, it wasn't the fact that we had a disagreement. It was in the fact of, okay, we all grown men and we all got each other numbers. We call each other for anything else at the time. So if you got an issue, call and talk to me on the phone as a man, one on one. I know damn well my number's still in your phone. And if it's not, you don't have a problem. As it should be no issue with you calling and saying, hey, what's your number? You know what I'm saying? And you could have talked to me personally. Our thing was running to the internet. We felt like it to be a female move and not real. So I said, okay, everybody's saying this and that. I can guarantee it to be real on my side. Dread and Brad side, but the question mark is with homie. So I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna get all this sentimental. Oh yeah, I love it. They know Brad and Dread know where I'm coming from, and they know, you know, where my heart at and how I am as a man. They know we ain't never had no issues. We cool. You know what I'm saying? They know that him is a question mark. So that's why I wasn't saying all that. I'm like, okay, we'll see, we'll see. And what? Here we are hours later. I got off that live. It was 4:25 in the morning. Hours later, this is what I'm saying. But all this for I knew this was gonna happen. But all this for me was just to keep the arguing down, so motherfuckers can have some success on their channels. Now I understand that's just how this sector has been. It's gonna be some arguing, but reduce it. So we all have played a role in that in the past, but me has been the least because I've always just responded to what somebody was doing to me, except for me speaking out against Cuddy stuff I didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning. Um, Other than that, it's I've always just responded when somebody says something to me. So Fed, what up, Digital? So oh, what up, Trade, Napoleon, Spicy, Haitian, Amelia. So I was just responding to what people did to me. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. So now, in order to stop this and get this down to the arguing, and I can put up proof of this too, even though I'm going to block out names and stuff. Just a few, what was this? A few weeks ago, I came into the live and I said, I sent this individual $1 super chat. They had just been talking bad about me. I sent the $1 super chat, and all of a sudden, the individual instantly got friendly and started to speak against another allegiance that they had, and has also broken down at this point. That's why I said none of this shit is real. So the individual instantly saluted me and gave me a wrench over there. I didn't ask for it; they gave it to me. You seen him on my channel last night with no wrench because I want to see if what you're saying, have you turned over a new leaf? If you going to really be friends with us now, or are you going to turn on one of us or all of us and snake one of us or all of us again? So I'm not getting all involved in that talk. That's why I was quiet last night. I was just like, okay, it's cool for now. I'm gonna give dude the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what happens. I was open to it last night, but we'll see. But I'm not going to jump too far out there. So, as you all know, this happened. So this happened this morning. I get up this morning, right? I wake up and I go right on YouTube. First person I see on her live is what she said. Salute to her. Y'all can subscribe to What She Said channel. The first thing I did was go on her channel and say what's up and tap in and joke around with them this morning. So then I scroll past that and I see Haitian live. And they was talking about what they was talking about in there. And y'all know who the main individual that's been keeping my name in their mouth for years now. They was talking about him and everything. So then the conversation started. I made a comment about that individual that's always keeping my name in their mouth. So then, because we ain't doing no arguing on this channel no more. Like he said, this channel is like a Reverend page. This is a Reverend page now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen on here. We may say something somewhere else, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna be happening like on here. Not no arguing. That's why we talking like this now. So anyway, so I think it was one of them people in there Stu said, hey, watch out for that rat in the van. Now, at this point, I ain't got no problem with him, and my goal is to keep all the arguing down. So if I say anything, that's just igniting it and setting it off. So I'm not saying nothing. I seen it. But whatever they got, I don't even know. Like people think I be playing when I say I don't be paying attention to Feel More Africa like that no more. So a lot of times I don't be knowing what's going on. Like Real was just filling me in on some stuff that's happening that had happened with Cuddy and other people in the sector. I ain't even know because I don't be in. I be out of the loop sometimes. Sometimes Napoleon could tell you. Sometimes I be asking Napoleon, "What happened? You saw this?" Or I be asking other people like when I hear certain stuff because I don't be watching. So I don't even know why Haitian and this individual don't see eye to eye. I happen to kind of sort of be a part of the reason, him and not a part of it, but have been present for the reason with him and Stu, because Stu was talking about me at the time. So I popped up to see what was he was saying, and I seen a fallout had happened between them. That's the only reason I know about that. So, but my job is to you don't entertain nothing. Actions speak louder than words. Individuals want you to argue on the internet. I'm not finna argue with them over what they saying. They don't like you. They don't mess with you. This is their channel, their platform. They say what they want to say. And it has nothing to do with me. I don't even know what it's about. All I'm saying is I'm not going to entertain it. So that alone tells you, because if I was entertaining it, I would have said, hey, man, don't talk about him. Or I would have talked about you with them. I just saw it and I said, okay, that's what they saying. They got every right to say what they want to say. I ain't going to get in that. You feel me? So I speak to them and then I say in my head, knowing him, if he is who he has been, the run to the internet guy, then it's gonna be he's probably gonna go live or something like that. You feel me? Um, Soon enough, I started seeing people say, "Oh, dude over there talking about you for being over here," which I already knew. So I go over there. Sure enough, he talking. Listen, and this is a PSI, a PSA to everybody on here. Listen, bro, don't nobody control me. Don't nobody control IV or tell me what to do. I do what I want to do, bro. None of this shit is real. Y'all think this shit real? Fillmore African people, this shit ain't real. These motherfuckers is friends one day and talking about each other the next. This was a prime example. That's why when Dred was saying all that shit, I was just quiet because I knew this was coming. It could have came 5 minutes later because people were so unpredictable and bipolar. It could have been 5 minutes later. It could have been later that night. It could have been the next day. It could have been a week later. So we got a few hours within a matter of hours, as you can see. So those of y'all that's new people that I've been telling y'all what's going on, now y'all see. I let it show itself. You know what I'm saying? So anybody in the Fillmore Africa sector shouldn't have no uh nothing about who started what was who fault, how this got like this. This is played out in front of you. I let it happen to see. Now, don't nobody control me, bro. You don't tell me what to do. I don't have to argue like a woman on this internet every day, 24/7, 365. Because you arguing with someone. We ain't friends. We ain't friends in real life. Really and truly, I wouldn't be friends with you. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt for one last time. Have a nice life, bro. Once and for all. I don't care what nobody say, and this go for any and all future lives. I don't want to hear no talk about this, no kumbaya, no, hey man, come on, man. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. That's it. That's it. My channel going in a new direction quickly. If you look around, nigga, shit ain't moving like this moving. So we gonna stay on the positive tip. We ain't finna get embroiled in no back and forth. A lot of these people that's probably in the bushes right now jumped in here because they know how I get down, and because usually we be having what we have anywhere from maybe 8 to 10, 12, 15 people may come in here, and we got a little bit more now. We shooting up in the 20s. They here because they know what classically happens at this moment when a motherfucker play with me on here, and they in here to see that, but it ain't even gonna go like that. And that's what individuals in this sector wants, and it's kind of counterproductive to what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? But nobody controls me, bro. I don't have to eternally be embroiled in an argument with someone just because I know you. These people, Haitian, ain't done nothing to me. Besides, we had that little mini spat, and I knew he was trying to ride and be loyal for Stu. So I said, I ain't gonna lie, I started to launch a campaign on him. We had a few words in the chat, but I said, nope, he gonna see that your loyalty and trying to be buddy buddy and loyalty within this sector don't count for nothing. I said he gonna turn on him soon enough. I didn't know it was gonna be the next day. It was the next day, and he saw. So I just said, you know what? Don't argue with him. He'll see. So this is what I've been doing. I do what I want to do. You don't tell me what to do, bro. You had that long face dude. You bought him. I would never mess with him no more. You bought him. I came on your panel and you bought this dude up on a panel with me, bro. He been being on your channel lately. Did I say anything to you? Even though we were supposed to be sort of kind of back on okay terms since I sent you the $1 super chat. Did I get mad about him being on there? No, I didn't, because it's your channel. My issue with him ain't your issue with him. You feel what I'm saying? Real be having you on. Real be having him and Stu on the panel. Have I ever said anything to Real? Real let you be on his channel. Now, do I say anything to Real? No. Me, he was having you on there even before we were supposed to be cool. So me, my issues with somebody is my issues with somebody. And let's not forget, none of this shit is real anyway. This ain't real life. This shit is an illusion. We knew that. That's why I had to back up off, because shit, man, we living in real time. Me, my brother, we really was out here. Those of y'all that was around, we really was out here like, okay, where niggas at? Let's meet up. And for all the talk that be going on about how gangster and what all people to do, the responses to that wasn't consistent with that type of talk. The responses was consistent with fear. So we know, okay, this ain't no real deal. This just some internet shit. So you think I'm gonna be invested in some internet shit and go on your behalf and like I'm a soldier for you and argue for this? Oh, don't. And then the next day you gonna turn around and switch up on me, or turn around and be back buddy buddy with that person? Because this is what keeps happening. So none of this shit is real. No, I'm not getting invested in that. Are you crazy? This is some internet shit. And it's gone like that time and time again. So, and furthermore, everybody grown. Stop trying to control who go on who channel. I feel like it's very feminine of supposed men to be mad about who's on who channel. That's why you don't see me get mad about nobody being on nobody channel. That's their channel. What is this? Like you ever seen like what dudes got going on? You ever seen like a guy talking to a girl or vice versa? So it's like, oh, why are you over there in that bitch face? Why are you talking to her? Why are you around? Like, what is this? This ain't that type of motherfucking party. I don't know what type of alternative lifestyle you live or you into, but over here, it ain't that type of motherfucking party. Digital Dre never chose no side. Digital Dre support everybody. Digital Dre, you here right now. Have I once behaved in a manner that was consistent of me being angry or jealous or said anything to you about being on people's channels who I don't like? No, because you ain't my issue with these people ain't got nothing to do with you. It's my issue with them. You feel me? So I didn't get angry when I didn't get angry when you had the long face dude on your panel, even when you brought him up on a panel with me, when you know my stance I had taken on him. Shanir, okay, she cool in my book. She a female anyway. That's over with. This dude right here, I told you I'm through with him. And then I started to make a benefit of the doubt on him last night. You see what he did. So I went right ahead and reblocked him, just like I had to do you. You know what I'm saying? No, so that is what it is. Homie in Mississippi, through with him, period. Because he was one of the main reasons why all this occurred anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but don't nobody control this channel right here, bro. When we on our way back to monetization, we moving up quick back towards it. When they Google AdSense cut that check, my name on that motherfucker. Don't nobody control me or tell me what to do, bro. This channel is run and governed by me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I'm not getting mad about you, and like I said, this shit ain't real, bro. That's what I'm saying. I've often questioned because from seeing dudes on this internet, if you on the internet 24/7, we never see you around no women. We never see you with no friends. We never see you out having a social life, or we never seen you nowhere really. You know what I'm saying? I get to wondering like what's the deal? Like a lot of times you're on here too much, so you're living out your life through this actual internet space, so your life ain't even really being lived. We don't know each other, so don't come on here expecting things from people who internet people, because we all just personalities until this shit get in person or it get more on a personal level. Don't come on here expecting having expectations of people on the internet. That's where I made a mistake, and that's why I was so disappointed, and I was bitter for a long time because I created motion that got sabotaged by people, and people try to take credit for the motion I created when it actually was me that created it, and and a chemistry that existed between four individuals. And I know Yaya said it made him kind of emotional. And I hated it that it happened last night because I was sitting there the whole time like, this shit ain't going to last. So when Dread, salute to him, was saying what he was saying last night, I was sitting here. I wasn't cammed up. I was sitting here shaking my head because I'm like, man, he talking for nothing. Because we know how this plays out. We know how this ends time and time again. So if your intention was trying to act like I was being fake because I wasn't saying, oh yeah, man, I fuck with y'all. They know I fuck with them. I don't need to say it. See, you about talking in words. You always been more about talking and letting your mouth overload your ass. You been that one when it was what's up, where you at? You been that one that's ran the other way. You know what I'm saying? You about talking in words. I don't need to explain it. My actions show what it show. If I didn't fuck with Brad or Dread, they wouldn't be around me. They wouldn't be on my panel. We wouldn't still tap in with each other. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need to tell them that. They know. So when I was in Haitian Live and Stu 2.0 said, watch that rat in the van, I don't need to say, hey, man, I don't got no problem with him for them to know. I'm just going to not say nothing about it. That's your opinion, dog. Even though you are to be watched. I know that, but I don't need to say it. And I know it from personal experience. And trust me, I'm watching them already. And what do you know? You proved them right a few minutes later. The same thing we wasn't fucking with before when you ran on the internet, talking again. So that shows me that you haven't changed. That shows me that this shit was in vain. It told me that, the fake shit had not ceased. So why was there a benefit of a doubt being given? Why again is this person unblocked? Why was this person on your panel? Why were you on this person's panel? You know what I'm saying? So I just went back after I said my piece. And then you gonna bait me and talk about me. I came on your live, and then you gonna say, why are you over here? Oh, I'm gonna get you out of here. Well, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm contributing to your numbers. Get me out of here. Bye. Because regardless of what I was saying right then, I knew what my course of action was. Hide user. But the only reason we even still talking now because we supposedly made peace. But I was just trying to do the whole sector a favor. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason we still talking. But have a nice life, bro. You are now Stu. You ain't getting no cartoons, though. We ain't gonna make no cartoons about you. We ain't making no more about him. The star of the cartoon now, because the most popular episodes is Big Bertha. So the star of the cartoon will be continuing on her own. So you ain't getting no cartoons, but you are now Stu. He got more juice than you. So you you could say you don't care, but I know what it feels like to you to be in cahoots with me or tied to me in some type of way or affiliated with me in some type of way because you haven't been able to leave me alone despite my efforts to disassociate myself with you or not be a part of your story here on this YouTube. You will now see what it feels like to be dead to me. I'll speak and respond to him before I speak and respond to you. Now, uh, I ain't gonna dish you, but I will tell you, be careful playing with me, because you have been spared. You think I affected your life before? Don't fuck with me on the internet, because I got something. I've told you, bitch. I keep an extendo. I keep a ladder. You know what I'm saying? I keep a ladder clip. I keep something. Don't play with me on this internet. It ain't gonna be argued about. It's gonna be worked on behind the scenes. Keep it moving. Enjoy your life, bro. Now, yeah, I do apologize to everyone else. Like I said, I hate for everybody to be all last night, like, man, and all get all sentimental and choked up because I knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was going to happen. And I do apologize for. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna check out some of these comments, but yeah, I knew what was gonna happen. That's why I was quiet. I'm like, all right, this shit gonna be, and this is typical of this sector. So I don't know. I guess people just like that little time period so much that I think everybody kind of let their guard down and was like, all right, you know what I'm saying, gave it the benefit of the doubt. But should nobody be surprised in here right now? You feel me? Haitian. Yeah, I ain't got, like I said, I ain't got no problem. That's y'all, man. Whatever y'all arguing over, whatever y'all got going on with each other, I don't even, like I said, I don't even know what happened with you and that, and you and dude. I don't even know the origin of it. But people be wanting, it's like people be wanting you to argue, you know what I'm saying, for them. Like, I'm not arguing for you, you know, and trying to control ain't none of us, we don't even know each other. And I ain't even met nobody on here yet, still. You know what I'm saying? The closest one I can say I know on here is Dread, Brad, and Fatanya. Yep. Yeah, we just had a little nice little live last night. If y'all didn't check, Yaya came up here and rapped and spit. You feel me? Oh, Yaya. Excuse me, I ain't done. I'm just kind of trying to catch up with the. A lot of people don't keep up with their chat, man. I usually keep up with it, so I'm. Yeah, yeah. Napoleon got two. PJ, what up? Yeah, man, and it's crazy. It's crazy, you know. So yeah, imagine getting all invested in a so-called friendship with one of these, with with somebody like that, and then you know what I'm saying, knowing that they'll turn right around for the littlest thing, and like these dudes is only about YouTube. Why you need to go talk to me over internet? You don't even live life in real time. You talking to me over the internet like the internet is the real world. The internet ain't the real world. In the real world, we see each other in person or we call each other on the phone. You talking to me on the internet. And we're like that's the only method of communication. None of this shit is real. That's the theme of this live. Motherfucker going to tell me I'm a realer nigga than you that ain't a real nigga. You ain't a real nigga at all, bro. Um, this ain't even no diss. I'm tired of you tooting your own horn. I've been hearing you say that for damn near 3 years. You ain't a real nigga at all. And it's time for everybody to stand up and tell you that. I don't know what you call real. I think you call real not having a filter and saying just any old thing and not knowing when to shut your fucking mouth is not a qualifier. It's all about actions. So you think being real is what you say, talking down to a motherfucker saying anything. Ain't nothing real about that, especially if you won't stand front and center in front of their face. Ain't nothing real about that. You ain't trying to see me face to face. You ain't trying to see my brother face to face. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing. You don't want no fists and feet or nothing beyond that. That's just talk. That's cap. Don't get me fucked up out here. Yeah. Don't nobody run me. Some of these people think when you around it, like just look at it, man. Like, you can't call yourself real and nothing real come from you. No real actions. Oh, am I real to? Oh, you say you real because you done sent the motherfucker a cash app or a super chat on the internet. Because you done helped the motherfucker and gave him a pointer or two and say, hey man, just press this button or just press this and then you can do this on your YouTube. And that's real. That ain't okay. Well, okay, that's nothing. But let's just say if you wanted to call that being real, it's negated if you're going to turn around and say, oh, remember when I told you how to press that button right there? Or remember when I sent you that $5 on Cash App? What's real about that? That's fake. That's not no real shit. You can't do fake shit continuously in front of hundreds of people and call yourself a real nigga. So I don't know, when you say stuff, you got to take into account what the and maybe perhaps you may be fooled by the fact that only a certain amount of us have come out and tell you this, but this is, trust me, when I be saying this is the general consensus. All it takes is for you to move around enough lives or talk to enough people behind the scenes and know how they feel to know that the vast majority of these hundreds of people that's watching feel that way. What's real about that? You ain't nothing real. You show, so you can't be no realer nigga than me because you ain't no real nigga. What to you is a real nigga? That's what I'm trying to get. Give us your definition, because it ain't the class. What we consider to be a classic definition of it. You don't fit nowhere in that. Nowhere. So to a person that's full of shit, that's willing to bluff their way, a real one is someone he think he real because you ain't got no filter, because you'll say anything, because you'll do some crazy, oh, I'm going to dox somebody because I'm going to say this about their mother and I'm going to say your truth, which you call is the truth, and it's really not the truth. Everything that you say about someone, you always are the main perpetrator of that particular action. So what's so true about what you're saying at any moment? You the biggest liar on here. Well, you the second biggest liar on here. We know who number one is, but you number two. Yep, a $1 super chat, a measly buck. And upon giving that measly buck, and some of y'all on here probably got emails, because I know my people that I'm cool with on here probably was like, man, what you doing, fo? You know how he is. But I immediately came to y'all and said, what? A lot of y'all got emails or texts, or we spoke on social media, and I said, look, chestnut checkers, don't be alarmed by what you may see. I'm trying to keep this shit down so everybody can have channels, even his ass, because he one of the main reasons why shit slowed down. So those of y'all know in here that got them communications. When I sent that dollar, it was, oh yeah, bro, salute, bro. Hey man, I love you, bro. I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I fuck with you, bro. Yeah, see, Stu was always shooting. I told him, Stu, you need to leave that man alone. He went to immediately talking against his allegiance at the time. And it's so predictable that I guarantee, well, it may not happen because I'm about to say this, but I guarantee you it still may happen because, you know, you always hear me say, got too much sense, don't got enough sense to prove me wrong. Now that allegiance is going to spark back up because of this, because a part of the reason it broke down was because I sent that dollar super chat. But I was just trying to keep the arguing lessened, so these people, so we won't be on here for nothing, and these people will, you know, push us up in the algorithm. So all that mother F this and that, I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you, and and doxing and putting up all that stuff contributes to negativity. And when I did that last stuff on Stu with that motel, I told y'all we ain't gonna be doing this no more. You know, all this arguing. So y'all know, y'all been around, y'all know how I would have been talking right now. It would have been 100 times more profanity and insults and loud talking and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So they can't look at this as no hostile, threatening live. It's just a regular conversation. You feel me? Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, block, unblock, and reblock. Yep, that's it. Let me just go ahead and get it. It's time. It's like it's time. That's why, you know, when he was talking about dude with the long face like that, that's why I just was like, Dread apologized for his part in the situation. He came at me and Brad, asking him why he on there with them suckers. Me and Brad ain't even say nothing to you, and you was just on the panel with me. You know what I'm saying? But and which I wouldn't have allowed, but out of respect for it being his platform, I didn't say nothing. I just rolled with the punches. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't say nothing to you, bro. Me and Brad. Whatever comment Dread and Mob might have made, that's what we didn't say nothing to you. You feel me? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It was a good live, but unfortunately, I knew, you know, you see, you want to try to keep the vibe going. Like, I wanted to be like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no points in doing this, but we ain't gonna sour the vibe at that moment. It was a good vibe going on the live. You know what I'm saying? Um, it wasn't. I wasn't trying to make it negative, so I was just quiet. If anything, he kept bringing it up, trying to turn it into a more intense situation. And Dredd kept saying, nah, look, for my part in it, because I did say this. Oh, he did. Then Brad kept trying to say, well, listen, everybody kept trying to let it go. I was just being quiet. He kept trying to entertain it. And that's what it's been. It's typically been him and dude that's been keeping it. And I'm telling you, all that shit is slowed down this sector here. Everybody channel should have been way further along than they were. They watched it single-handedly. Nobody took the L harder than me, because at the time, my show and my panel and the Friday Night Live was the poppinest thing in this sector. Besides whatever JT was putting out, it was all of us together that made it be like that. And then all that arguing killed it. Everybody left. A lot of people left. You know what I'm saying? So you've seen it happen here. So to continue that is crazy to me. It's crazy work to continue it. You know where it's going to lead to. So it makes me think, okay, motherfucker just really trying to get $100 out here. They really just trying to hit that $100 threshold, because you know, as long as you doing this, it ain't going to result in nothing bigger and better than that. Yeah, positive stuff, positive stuff. So what? How I'm gonna go around and have beef, fake internet, because it's fake internet beef. None of this shit is real. If this shit was real, motherfuckers would be meeting up, motherfuckers would be doing everything. Ain't none of this shit real. Motherfucker don't even want to meet up in a friendly aspect. Like, let's meet up in a neutral city and go to a boxing gym and everybody get some gloves and have a friendly fade and let's all tape it and put it on our channels. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even willing to do it and duke it out in a friendly way and no type of man style of anything. They just strictly let's talk about it on the internet. You feel me? Yaya probably rapped between, I know I'm behind, but I want to say check anywhere between 4.5 and 5.5 hours. No, wait, the live was what? 5 hours and 40 something. Nah, so yeah, it was more. Check like between 4 and 5 hours. Yeah, man, it ain't even worth it, bro. I don't realize that because I don't realize that, Napoleon. Like it really ain't worth it, man. These dudes ain't into no type of nothing. They ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? This shit just talking. This shit, none of this shit is real. Once again, as the title states, that's the thing. None of this shit is real. This is just internet shit. These motherfuckers ain't trying to. They would have been, please. Yeah, yeah. Within a matter of hours, best player. That's why I just was quiet. I'm like, okay, this all for nothing. We about to have to eat this shit in no time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why when that link got hit, the first thing I said to myself was anything can happen. I didn't even want to honestly let him up there, which you'll see in the thumbnail I'm about to put. I really didn't want him up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, okay, this ain't gonna be real. It's gonna be pretend real shit, and then it's gonna go left. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. What happened? You can't control me, bro. I go on whatever channel I want to go on. I simultaneously support everyone at the same time. Like I said, I woke up, I went on uh what she said shit, then I went to Haitian shit, and then I guess I would have eventually have hit you, but I hit you earlier than I thought I would because they said you was over there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So whoever I know that would have been live when I woke up this morning, I would have stopped by like I always do and throw up 3 fists and say what's going on and probably exchange a few words and then go on about my business. You don't tell me who channel I can go on. What I look like. So yeah, for those of y'all that's new, watch what happens and watch who be on who channel now. Look for any recent. Now you want to know how, when I say none of this shit is real, you want to see how fake it is. I know some of y'all know, but I'm talking about my new people. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to who you see on the screen together, or who you see in whose comments was ops just last night on the live, and who you see now back in the chat, back on the panel and anything. Pay attention to it and you get what I'm saying. So imagine me beefing with people and arguing with people over somebody that's going to flip flop anyway. You know what I'm saying? Man, whatever business you got with them, that's your business with them. I don't got nothing to do with that, bro. I don't need tell me, oh well, you ain't like me because I would have said, I don't give a damn what you would have said. It ain't what you would have said, it's what you would do. You about words. I've never been about words. I've been about action. I don't give a damn what you would have done. You don't dictate to me what to do. I don't follow you. You keep trying to tell that lie. I don't follow you. You ain't qualified to lead me. You're not smarter than me. You're not more intelligent than me. You ain't more savvy than me. You ain't more nothing than me. You keep trying to compare yourself to me. I don't give a damn what you do. What anything that you would do, I would do the opposite. So you do fake shit, I do real shit. You know what I'm saying? I would never follow you nowhere or do anything you do because you ain't to be trusted, and I don't respect your moves. And you taught me not to respect them 2 years ago when you pulled that funny style shit on us that day. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I've been going over to Haitian channel. I've been going on well real. Now I ain't got no problem. I've been going real channel. He dragging in the ground. He throwing real name around. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I was the first one saying, man, let's stop this shit and let's bring him over here. Let's make peace with him. That's why the first time people seen us together being cordial, it was on Fillmore Africa Showdown when he came on my live, and he was, I don't know, was he demonetized at that time or they had him banned or whatever they had him, when he came and thanked us for letting him come on our platforms and stuff while he was trying to keep himself up in the algorithm, keep his name out there. You know what I'm saying? It was my channel that he came. I've been rocking with him, you know? And I will commend you for once standing up, because we all know if one particular individual decides to go against him or not like him, you'll follow suit just cause. But you only do that with that one person. You wasn't we ain't even going. I ain't gonna even get down into that rabbit hole because, you know, really it all boils down to motherfuckers looking for internet clout and arguing. You know what I'm saying? You know, that rabbit hole, we can go on and on because there's so much has happened, so much fake shit done went down in the past 2 years. I got buku ammunition and can throw up scenario after scenario and instance after instance of fake shit and where clown shit was done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been perpetrated by IV. You a damn lie if you saying that. Never. So you get a few motherfuckers on here that's hating and jealous of me like Stu or the Long Face. They'll say anything. These dudes will get on a live in a platform and say anything about me regardless of y'all having seen the truth. That's an untrustworthy lying motherfucker if ever one existed. You know what I'm saying? How you catch a motherfucker with they fuck they hand with they whole arm down in the cookie jar, and they tell you my hand ain't in the cookie jar, got crumbs all over they damn on their elbow, and they tell you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers will sit in front of you knowing you know the truth and knowing you saw the truth and still say motherfuckers have exhibited jealous traits towards me, and they get on here and say I'm jealous of them and I'm hating on them. And never have been in the position to hate. The motherfucker that be hating is the one that feel like they beneath or under. I ain't never been the one in the position to hate. I ain't saying I'm the best thing in the world, but within this sector, ever since I came, I stood out. I separated myself from everybody and stood out. I've been a shining star and a bright spot of the sector. I ain't just no motherfucker that's out here. They can point to certain lives and certain moments that I done and laugh about it. Certain shit I said and laugh about it. You can try to reduce me in this shit all you want to. Go ahead and reduce it, because I don't feel like it's no like what we did. We went on here on a campaign talking shit about each other. We ain't accomplished no stand talking. Oh, you want to be the big dog, man? You ain't we ain't accomplished no valiant shit. We ain't really did shit in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we turn over a new leaf and we rolling. We rolling. It's all good, big dog. Keep pushing, right? There you go. There you go. There you go. Fake fallout. It's all about views and $100 check. Yeah, $100, bro. Trust me. That's what it is. I told you, I know. How long ago I said, y'all notice it if y'all like the output of content and the output of why it's never an output of positive content. It's always an output of drama and arguing. And when I see the frequency and the frequency and the speed of which the videos start getting uploaded, I know that them checks is getting close to that check time and they need to hit that threshold. I know that threshold coming up because I'm like, nah, this motherfucker going too hard and it's over the dumbest shit. I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers trying to get to that $100. And I know, and I've been said it. And a lot of y'all didn't know that because y'all ain't monetized or wasn't trying to get monetized. So y'all was like, oh, so it got to be $100. Yeah. So when you see a motherfucker turning up on here doing all that crazy, all them antics and all that, you know what I'm saying? That shit is $100 don't make or break me, bro. So think about it. Ain't nothing real about you. Your allegiance is to you argue with anybody just to hit that threshold. Your allegiance is to 100 funky ass dollars. You doing all that shit and then talking about, I'm talking my shit. I'm working my page. I'm rocking the show. Man, nigga, you trying to get 100 motherfucking dollars. I give you that $100. Your whole life dedicated to 100 fucking dollars. And to be able to feel like you somebody on YouTube. Walk out your door and be somebody in life. Be somebody in real life. Fuck $100. You want to be real? You can do that. That's accomplished. That is it ain't being real ain't got nothing to do with no street shit. If you want to be real, you can be real. You can accomplish that with your life. That can be a part of your existence. Just stop talking about it and get up and do it. Start moving like it. Move in a manner consistent with what you claim you are. That's what I've been asking you for over 2 years. You've been doing the exact opposite of that, of what's real and what's being real. Right. Motherfucker whole life is to come on here and do what they doing. Even though he's saying what he's saying about Haitian, well, he knew on here and he finding his way. He trying to find his way on here and do his thing on here too. You know what I'm saying? So you calling him a troll. I see you trolling constantly, bro. You done sat on this internet for like the past, how long it's been? For like the past 2 weeks, non-stop, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos a day of you sitting in a motherfucking van talking about people. And I hate to take this tone with it, but I just had to say that. For like 2 weeks non-stop, video after video after video after video after video, and like you ain't got nothing going on in the world, bro. Have that same dedication when it comes to getting some money. Put that same dedication into being real, into being a good individual, a good man, into getting a job. That same energy, that energy don't go to nothing but YouTube and arguing. A motherfucker say what they want to say out here. You ain't happy in that position. You ain't happy where you at. We don't know happy you because you've always been not happy. We've seen it. We've been watching it. You ain't never been happy. The happiest you get is being on here on this YouTube. This shit ain't real life to me. Yeah, I have fun with it here and there, but for the most part, why you think you don't see me cam up? Why you think you don't see me constantly going live, constantly because I do shit outside of this. I have real conversations with real people. Like I said, you might have seen in the past videos and shorts of me at the bar or at the hookah bar or going out of town or something like that. Like I live in real life. Nigga talking about show, I've shown. When I look at other individuals, I see them sitting in one damn spot talking shit. I talking about everybody. And salute to Real, because Real said he about to get back on the road. So salute to him for that. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see him get out there and move around again. But we see like when I look, when the nigga talking about show, that's when you showing, when you moving around. Napoleon, it was some months back. What you was just in Kenya, right? Didn't you just last week? You just came from Alaska. Show. I challenged niggas a long time ago. Put up their YTD. Put up what they made the past year since everybody bragging about money, and I heard crickets. Show. This the real shit. What you doing with your life? What you earning? Not if you can out argue a motherfucker. Not if you can hit $100 threshold. These motherfuckers posting up pictures of they AdSense, what they got in their AdSense for the month, showing that hey, I made $100. Niggas got life fucked up. Woo! Show. Sometimes people better apart. Right, right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So when I'm on there with Dread last night, and then I see that I see motherfucker pop up back, I'm like, oh boy, because this can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then I know Dread, you know how Dread a peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? Dread, he gonna try to smooth. So I'm like, okay, uh, this gonna turn into a situation. I know Dread gonna be being genuine, and homie gonna play like it's cool for right now. That he gonna turn it around and he gonna do some funny shit, man. He gonna do so. He gonna cross one of us or all of us. You know what I'm saying? If you really cool with somebody, you ain't gonna get mad because who like he mortal enemies with Superstar and Haitian and Stu, like he mortal enemies. Like it's like kill on part unalive on sight. Like it's like they just real legit enemies. And like man, get out of here, bro. This ain't none of this shit is real. This is some internet shit, bro. AI. Who is AI? I guess I'm still behind. Yeah, Fataya, I've been behind. I'm seeing everything you saying. Oh man, let me. I'm about to just crazy word. Okay, You got to run through these like real be running through them. I'm not a sensitive person. Okay, right. Doesn't matter. I heard. Right. Yeah, man. Ain't no $100. Uh. Gonna make me or break me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't need it that bad. You know how much energy that's why a nigga can't show nothing. That's why a nigga can't really accomplish nothing in real life like that because too much energy is going into scraping up $100 on YouTube because so much energy got to go into watching a motherfucker just to have ammunition to argue with him. You feel me? All the energy is invested into getting $100 on YouTube because YouTube don't really pay shit. You know how much views and how much watch hours and everything else you got to get in order to really turn some decent money on here, especially at the small level creators like us. We ain't made it nowhere on this platform really, but you hear motherfuckers talking, you would think that. Yep, the Fillmore Africa, they lifetime achievement. A highlight of a nigga life is the fact that they was a part of something that was attached to JT name. I guarantee you in real life, like I said, niggas be going around trying to throw JT name like, oh, you know JT? Well, I'm a part of this thing and I know JT. I guarantee you that that's what's happening. That they going around using his name. And you know what I'm saying? And he some people know who he is, but he ain't super duper known like that to be going around throwing his name like everybody know him. You feel me? But even then, I don't give a damn who he was. I ain't in awe of no man and wouldn't be going around throwing no man name like that around. I'm in awe of God. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for all that bullshit and arguing, man. 24/7. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even be making this right now if I wasn't building up my watch hours. That's the only reason we even. You think I ain't been? You think I? Because everybody know me. Sometimes just getting modes where I won't respond to people. Then I just jump out there and spank somebody ad. But I'm about to really get shitty. They about to really see once these watch hours get hit this time, and this channel already rolling too. Once they and it's about to keep rolling, I'm about to get on that now. Once this shit get to really rolling, bro, and these watch hours get hit this time, I'm through with niggas. What? You must be you out your mind. Oh, okay. I made it through. Wait, did I? Okay. Now, so y'all trying to make me be quiet. Uh, I was going. I was only. I was responding to the old chats. That's why I was still talking about it. Strawberry flavored cinnamon toast crunch. He good. He just reading, talking right. Yep. I made it through. Made it through the comments. My bad. We're real ass at real. No, he real. Sometimes I say something to real, and I just give up. Like, you know what? Because he go off and go to talking. I'm like, you know what? He probably ain't gonna see what I'm saying for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and he be live late too. So I'm like, I'm gonna be asleep by the time he see this motherfucker. Yeah, good one, Digital Dre. That's my favorite cereal. I ain't try that one though. Mm-hmm. Big IV, big full body people for the people, and this is the For the Real Only channel. It's not a game, it's not a test, it's the real thing. Like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. And subscribe to Chef Fo. What we at? 864, I believe. I know it was 864 last night. Let me see. We on the road to 1,000 though. Nonetheless, look out for your boy. We 35, 3,536. Hey, they showing out. Appreciate all y'all that might see this from Tonio channel. Appreciate all y'all, man, that's been subscribing. A whole heap of y'all been subscribing from Tonio channel, and I appreciate it. Some I can tell people subscribing from me sharing episodes of the cartoon all over Facebook and everywhere too. Honey bunches of oats. Oh, 863. Okay, I'm at 863. Road to 1,000. I gotta do some editing today on there. You all late. I've been I'm like 3 minutes off of the topic now. That qualifies you being late. What were you doing, ma'am? You didn't get the memo. And I gotta hit watch hours on here. See, I'm trying to cater, and I lessen the length of these episodes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, do I need to make them longer? But I don't know. I may just have to start making them live. Appreciate y'all nonetheless, though, man. It's 2:22. I ain't even starting no part of my day. I got up and I've been on YouTube. I ain't Oh damn, Ron Do hit me up. I wonder what he wanted. Oh yeah, Ron Do, for those of y'all that was tapping into that. He was asking me about support for Ron Do going up for parole. I think another 5 months, 4 or 5 months. And he been down what, 25 years? No, 23 years. Something like that. 24 years. So I'm gonna get that information. You know what I'm saying? And I'll write a letter on his behalf. Maybe if anybody else want to write a little quick letter, it ain't got to be no book. You know what I'm saying? And hit him with a bunch of these, and maybe we'll see him at the gates in the flesh. And depending on how the talks go after that and the terms get going with this documentary, let's not forget about that there was some plans in the works for that. And I'm, like I said, I got a name for it already. I know how it's going to look. I know how I want to shoot it and all. It's all about the particulars and the execution of it at this point. So if you see it, you'll know, because I'll be updating you on it as it go along. But definitely keeping my fingers crossed that everything will go right. Yeah, you right, because that's what I'm about to do. I need to do some editing anyway. But I just figured I owe at least a few more minutes of positive talk and after just doing that, which I don't really feel like was negative in comparison to what has been done in the past. You know what I'm saying? But I don't come on here. That might have got people might have got me confused in the past because of what was going on. But I don't come on here to engage in negativity. I don't come on here to tear people down. You know what I'm saying? We gonna handle what we gotta handle when we gotta handle it. But you know what I'm saying? That's not what I come here for. And I appreciate everybody for tapping in though. Spicy, best player, OG Digital for Tanya. Who else we had in here? Napoleon. Yep. Trade was in here. TCM. AI know. Oh, whoever it is, they spoke to Fatanya. Salute AI. Yep. Oh, Rodney was in here. Ashtray. Salute to them. And I think that's about it. Oh, PJ. We like to salute everybody that come through and support. Hopefully one day, Haitian Little Haiti, hopefully one day this will get so big to where I can't do it on my own. That's my goal. Where it's so I need my shit like Tonio shit right now. How Tonio shit looking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm about to hop off. I got some editing to do. I got like two Chef 4 episodes to edit up and do voiceovers for. And I still ain't had no breakfast. I woke up at, what was it, 10 something? I ain't even done nothing yet. It's been 4 hours. So I'm gonna get up and get situated. Those of y'all that got my number, you know what I'm saying? You can tap in with me or whatever. I feel you, Spicy. PJ. Yep. But yeah, do it. So one thing, like I said, I'm done with it, bro. Right here. It's time to just let it go once and for all. I'm over it. Like we were saying about other dude last night. You know what I'm saying? It's time once and for all, bro. Hey, good luck to dude, man, on all his future endeavors. But I'm done with him. But I'm about to get up off here, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, man. One.